Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before the game. Important to make a splash in hostile territory. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And that one's good, Morant.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now here's Westbrook. The shot. Brooks grabs the board. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Down low. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Fires from 14. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Here's Leonard. Steven Adams making his last shot.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
No good on that one. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now, here is George. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Payne for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Leonard. Plumlee with a screen on Jackson. Leonard the pass to George. The Clippers keep it alive. Oh, Leonard in position. Now Brooks. It's Jackson atop the key. Here's Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batuma's out there with Paul George. Then there's Plumlee, and it's man in at the 2 spot. Here's Brooks. Paul George making his last shot. Brooks kicks to Bane. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
George has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Bane looking around. Jones finds Bane. Here's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Bane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from 3-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's 3-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
First one falls for him.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
That one is no good. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Here's Kennard. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Right side, Bane. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And, Kevin, things could get ugly for this team during this road stretch. They just haven't had the same focus nor execution that we've seen from them when they're at home. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Grizzlies have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And that one falls for Jones. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so Jones nails both of them.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. Clark against Zubac. Clark dishes to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. To the middle, stolen by Zubac. And here's Leonard. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Six to shoot. Zubac, a screen on Jackson. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Teron, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hi, folks. Time to hear from our experts, Big Diesel and Kenny the Jet. We've got a duel going on at that small forward spot.
The small forward matchup looked like it was going to be a juicy one, and boy, it has not disappointed. Some fierce back and forth between these guys, their own personal contest. I love it. I can't wait. It's the game within the game.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
You could tell they love playing in front of this crowd. The energy helps fuel this team right now. The 6th man is doing their job, Shaq.
Yeah, there's no let up in these fans, loyal and loud.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Clippers trail. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Now here's Westbrook, following the miss by Dillon Brooks. Morris, no good. George against Bane. Leonard with the steal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Morant. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Plumlee is checked in for the Clippers.
First team foul. Clippers substitution. Mason Plumlee.
On defense, the Clippers. Westbrook with the steal. George with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Morris passes to Westbrook. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Highland's checked in. .146 left in the third. Here's Leonard, drilled from 11 feet out. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
The mid-range analytics do not apply to Kawhi. That's his shot.
Adams outside. Morant outside. Lets it fly from 18. Offensive rebound. And Adams kicks to Bane. Pass to Morant. There's a screen. Lock at 6. The shot's good.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
And here's Leonard from 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Morris. And that one is good. Brooks has got 5.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Pass to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. That shot off the mark. And Memphis the other way now. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
In all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
George against Bane. George looking over the floor. Good, nice job down low. George has got his second basket.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies leading by a point. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep attacking, all right? Now, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Now staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Ivica Zubac. Powell is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's man in at the shooting guard. Covington a screen on Kennard. Powell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The shot by Powell, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Clark outside. The pass to Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. Both free throws good from Morant.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Gordon. Zubac the pass to Powell. Covington setting the pick for Powell. The Clippers need to get off a shot. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Memphis leading by 3. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Morant. Buries the easy one. 10 points for Ja Morant.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Covington a screen on Jones. Here's Westbrook. That one drops for him.
What willpower from Russell Westbrook, doing whatever it takes to find a shot.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're up by 3. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Some changes for Memphis. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Brooks comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Bain in for Jones. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Paul George is subbed in for Eric Gordon. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's George. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Money!
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
They got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Here's George. Here's Plumlee. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
13 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the stripe, Ja Morant isn't flawless, but he does seem to thrive under pressure.
Second one is good. In both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 5. 15 seconds left in the game.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Grizzlies Breakers. Once again, fans, your Grizzlies Breakers.
And so here are the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. A 3 from Leonard. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr., 2 shots.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And here's George for 3. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Ja Morant.